I have been here 3 times a week. Yeah, I've been living here, so I've got to make the most of living quite close as an advantage. So
you've drawn peg 9, which
last night looked brilliant with the wind up here. It's flat calm now and boiling hot. So this fish here, it's the one thing it's got going for it. I seem like I've got a lot of room, and it's the widest bit of the lake, so I can get away from the crowds a touch more. So I'm not unhappy with it, and it's in practice it's been a lot bigger fish in this area, so I maybe don't need as many bites for the weight. So I'm not unhappy by any means.
What sort of depth you got across?
12 inches tight across, and then I've got like 20 inches for a long way. So again, I can get right far away from myself where others are probably fishing 11 metres.
Space to work in.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it.
Probably would have preferred to.
I'd have rather been in
the
the ripple, yeah. Like I say, when we come last night, we were just on the edge of it, but I think it's going to swing around a touch as the day goes on, so that might help us. But
the second half of the match could be very different.
Very different, yeah. Deep edges here, so I'm not expecting the edges anyway, but it's not what I've been coming and practicing. So, yeah, got half a chance, which is all you ask for. So.
Lovely. Well, best of luck.
Thank you very much.
Not many snake lakes down your neck of the woods. So
no, you're right.
It's a unique challenge, but one that shouldn't be a problem, should it?
Well, I always think anything like this just comes down to on the day, you know, it's like who it lines up for, who's got a good temperament on the day. So I'm just, you know, I've been here once, or I'll come here to watch a match, come here to fish a match, just to make sure my gear is right more than anything. You know, you get so many people walking about. I think it's so much on the day. You're just looking to it on the day rather than previous form, you know.
And drawing a peg is half the battle, so you are close to where you'd want to be, I guess, but maybe not quite. You're not quite in the wind, are you?
No, I'm not in the wind, but what I will say is it does plumb up really nice across here, so that looks nice. I can hold my pole across here because it's not too windy, whereas later on in the day, those chaps down there where it's a bit windier and wider, they might struggle. So no, it looks all right, to be honest.
It's going to be an across and edge match. Thinking
anything
can happen.
I think you just got to take it as it goes, haven't you? You know, like I say, suck it and see on the day. So much changes, especially on a real shallow lake like this. All those vibrations. I think you just got to play it by ear and just let the fish tell you what to do. You know, just hopefully there's enough in front of you to compete.
Yeah, well, best of luck.
Thanks very much.
Well, peg 17 is where a lot of people think it's going to happen, and a bloke who knows what it's like to win Fisho is Harry Bignell. He's won it before, and he's got a pretty good wingman in Tom Edwards who knows the place.
Just a bit. Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, he does.
What are we saying then, gents?
To be fair, I'll go first, then I'll let Tom, but I fancy it, you know. I don't know what it is, but the wind's blowing in both directions, so it's sort of creating like a little bit of slack and scum in front of this area here, which obviously I've got Jamie there, and we've both got like almost like a calm bit of water with the wind blowing in both directions. So if I was to have picked a peg this morning, it would have probably been round here, so I can't complain. I didn't want to draw you last night, but obviously the wind and stuff, it looks good, do you know what I mean? Whether it's going to be any good, who knows? These finals are weird, aren't they? But
what are we saying, Tom?
I'd say exactly the same what Harry's just said, but like it's weird, this venue, like today it's a westerly wind, it's blowing in from that way and then it's funneling in down this way as well. So it's like he's got the best of both worlds here. He's got scums all in here.
It's nice depths in the edge as well.
Across, it's absolutely.
It's perfect,
yeah,
which I didn't expect really. It's really nice depth across. But you know, there's some brilliant angles in this section. We've got Jamie, Kieran, Jimmy down there. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be tough, like. But
from my past experience here, like wherever the wind's blowing is where it'll be won. So
how important's a good start?
Very important.
It will be.
It will be, yeah, definitely. I think you're gonna want 10 kilos in the first weigh-in. I think personally.
Yeah, 7 to 10 kilos, and then
just a steady 5-6 kilos. Yeah, I think 50 kilos will be enough today.
60 kilo.
Do you think? Yeah, 60 kilos. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Just want to get cracking and try and get the job done.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Pegs in the late teens is a bit of a line of superstars. You've got Harry Bignell, Jamie Hughes, and this chap here, Kieran Marsden, who's banging form at the moment, winning plenty of big events. So hopefully he can add this to his CV. What do we reckon, though, realistically?
Well, before the draw, I'll be honest, I didn't really want this area, just because obviously the weather conditions have changed now. It's picked up the temperature. These are all deep pegs. But when I've drew my peg and I've come and had a look at it, I quite fancy it, to be fair. The wind's in our direction, so I think that's on the plus side. It doesn't really matter that much, but it's always nice to be in the wind on any venue that you go to. I've got some nice shallow water across. I think you just got to stay a positive mind all the time when you're fishing. Give it 110%, leave nothing at home, and yeah, just give it your best, and if it works, it works.
You say about deep water, for people that don't know, why is that not a good thing?
Just because the fish want to come off the bottom when it's warm, they want to sit in the upper layers. It's one of them, fishing surprises you every time you go fishing. You've not been catching shallow in practice, but I could go in here today where it's deep, start feeding for on the bottom, and then want to come up quite quick, and you could catch shallow. You just don't know, so there is your flyers, like your MPEG 1 and your back straight over here, but fishing's fishing, you never know where it's going to be won from.
No, we shall see. Good luck, mate.
Yep, cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Well, conditions can change a lot on the Falcon Lake. The wind can get up out of nowhere, and that's kind of just what's happened in Jimmy Brooks' peg, which half an hour ago it's flat calm. Now there's a nice ripple.
Yeah, ripples just started coming. I don't know whether the wind slightly changed or it's just picked up, or a bit of both probably. But yeah, there's a slight ripple blowing in here. Yeah, looks all right, doesn't it?
That will improve the fishing a lot, or won't know?
I don't know. Hopefully having a bit of a ripple will make them a little bit more confident. Might be able to catch a few. Yeah, let's hope so.
And you've got one of those pegs where there's a platform between you and next angler to your right, so there's some space, isn't there?
There is some space, and obviously I drew the peg next door last week, which wasn't great, but obviously it was every peg along here as well. So we've got a little bit more room because that's not in. I've actually plumbed up in the same spot I caught last week, to be fair. So no, we've got a little bit of room. You've got to stay positive, and hopefully we can catch a few in.
And looking for a fast start or a steady start?
I think everyone will catch a few early on. I do think everyone will catch a few early on. It'll peter out when we have the first weigh in. Obviously it normally does. It's not used to having the next pulled in and out. And then I think that'll sort of steady off really, and then the rest of the match is where you've got to try and work out how to catch a few.
You've got to have a good finish, hopefully.
Hopefully, yeah, let's hope so. And this ripple blowing in, like you just said, the ripple blowing into the edge, that may definitely help the edge fishing later on.
Do you set a winning weight target, or that's not in your mind?
I've said to my bank runner Matt last night, I said I want, if you can get between 4-5 kilos of weight in, come the end, I don't think you'll be far off. That's about 50 kilos, what's that, 120 pounds? Yeah. Well, I don't think that'd be far off.
We shall see. Best of luck, mate.
Thank you, cheers.
Put your keep nets in at 11. If you do get snagged in a platform somewhere, you can get off your box to let sort the situation out and get it out. Chat with the angler who have any ground bait, paste or micros, balls. I don't want to see rigs being held out of the water. You know you're allowed.
Right, well, there's 45 minutes to go. It's getting serious now. This is the time, and I'm with Leanne Knott. She is the winner of the Ladies National. Qualified quite late,
yes,
obviously. So
couple of weeks, yes.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. You've been down in practice?
Yeah, a couple of practices, yes. Yeah.
Took to the place, comfortable with it?
No.
No?
No.
The peg you've drawn, it's an unusual one. I think we can see it in the background. It's the end of an island, a little bit hemmed in.
Yeah.
You're close to peg 1, which is what everybody wanted. So some fish to play with, hopefully.
Got a little bit of room down my head, so hopefully that's going to produce. But over at the island it might be a bit tight, but yes. But we shall see. We've got a ripple on. We got a ripple on because there wasn't a ripple on last night. No, it was a bit flat last night. So.
But I suppose a quick start, a good first couple of weigh-ins is essential, isn't it?
Yeah.
Settle the nerves.
Yeah,
that's something on the board.
That's it. That's it. And keep them going. Yeah, it'd be good.
That's the key, isn't it?
Yes.
Just keep the peg simmering.
Yes. And keeping them on as well, because there's a lot of foul lookers in practice as well. So
need a little bit of luck.
Yeah, I do.
But you've got as much right to win it as everyone.
Yeah. I'm going to try.
Yeah, best of luck.
Thank you.
Any nerves?
A little bit, yeah. I think you need a bit of nerves, don't you, to be keen. You can't.
There'd be something wrong if you weren't nervous.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
And drawing the other end peg. Now, usually in fishing, end pegs, great.
Yeah, flyers, aren't
Everyone's
they?
banged on about peg 1. It's brilliant. No one's really talked about this end.
Right. Well, I hope it keeps that way until I realise I'm catching, and it's too late.
How's it looking?
It looks all right, to be fair. The only difference is between peg 1 and my peg, these got a mud line across, so you can get in that shallow water. I've got those boards across, so it's the same. Yeah, it's deep. It's the same depth all the way across as it is right to my feet.
Can you fish the little bit of mud to your left?
You can. I've plumbed up there. It's a little bit shallower. Yeah, that's just in my peg. Yeah, so
There's a little bit. You've got room, haven't you?
I have got room. I'm probably one of the only people with a spare peg either side.
Which has to count for something.
Yeah, so I'll take something out of that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, there's some fish here. I think there's fish showing everywhere at the moment.
Will it be a ticking over match, or are you expecting a purple patch where you think?
I think you'll get a good little start. You hope to get a good first half an hour, put some fish in, settle yourself down, and then maybe later on the carp will have a feed, because they always do, don't they?
Is it an area for carp here?
I'm not sure, to be honest. I'm not sure. They move around. There's some carpy areas, but I'm not sure.
Well, best of luck, mate.
Thank you. Cheers.
The youngest is the junior champion, that is Ted Stewart, only 15 years of age. So here with Jamie Hughes ahead of the Fishomania final, mate. How are you doing? You all right?
Really, really good, mate. Really good.
How has the draw been to you?
It's been all right. My little secret weapons pulled it out.
That's you, yeah.
And yeah, I'm really happy there. I'm in the wind. I'm out the way.
Yeah.
It looks all right.
What peg number again? Remind me.
I'm on Fisho 18. I think it's 2021.
Yes.
That sort of cornery area there.
Yeah. Reckon there might be some barbels?
No, it's a bit far off the barbels, isn't it?
Right, a bit further round.
Yeah, a little bit narrower there. But I'm hoping, because the winds are meeting there, I'm hoping there's lots of carps.
Yeah,
I just need it to plumb up right, that's the thing.
Okay.
I've not been in that area, so I don't know how to plumb up. If it's that deep, I'm a very, very happy chappy.
What, across?
Yes.
Yeah. That going to be your main focus?
Yeah, I'm just going to do something different.
Okay.
I'm just going to fish across all day,
Yeah.
put it with the foul hookers and see where I can land.
Fair play, my man. Fair play. Well, hopefully, 13 times in a row in the final, isn't it?
Yep.
Making the final, and hopefully we can make it another title.
It'd be very nice, mate. It'd be very nice to finally get back on that stage.
Yeah, lovely stuff.
We shall see.
Best of
Thank
luck,
you
mate.
very much, James. Nice one, mate.
Matty Dawes, Fishomania 2023 champion, ahead of 2024.
Yeah.
What have you drawn, Matty?
I've drawn peg 24, permanent, Fisho peg, and then permanent peg 30. So
Yeah.
it's on that bottom end of the bend.
Horseshoe
Yeah.
shape. Yeah.
Yeah, it's on there. But I've practiced on it the other week, and I feel like I learned a few things, and I know how to fish the peg. So I think that's a big advantage. Like.
Yeah, you know your edge depth and
Yeah, I
cross and
know
all that
exactly
stuff.
what I need to catch. Like, it'll be a lot of smaller fish. I won't have. I think it'll come down to stamp on this match. I think, like peg 1 here, backstretch where Powers and Kristian are. I think they're a bit bigger, but it's a weird match, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
that's
it's completely different to anything.
Yeah,
we don't
like,
really.
I think
you can never really pick it, can you?
I think everyone there at the draw is like, oh, it's rubbish that in an open match, but. I'm keeping optimistic. If the fish want to leave and get into the space, they've got to come past me. So, and the fish that want to feed, got to come down. So,
go on then, tactical edge. What are you going to do? Give us a few little bits that you have got. This isn't going out until after.
Nah, you'll be telling everyone.
Come on,
no.
One thing. Bait wise, what are you going with?
Casters again.
Casters.
Yeah,
shallow.
mega. Yeah, up and down. Really good. Be careful with your bait. Edge with pellets to start with. It wasn't very good in practice, but it was the same last year. It's been weird. It's like I've been identical. They had the festival.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's been fished a lot.
Yes.
And we had a lot of people coming practicing. Then we fished on the Sunday, and it's like dropping the edge on pellets. It doesn't move. But I guarantee you'll drop in the edge on Saturday, and it'll just be like you'll get a few bites. So I've got a nice simple day there. I know exactly what I got to fish. Rotate a few lines, not feed a lot of bait. Be careful and.
Tidy, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Like it.
I'm not going out. I'm not going to the back to the digs thinking, oh no, I've got no chance. But you don't know, do you? Like someone said to me then, oh, it's rubbish there. I said, well, who's going to win then? He couldn't answer me. He couldn't answer me. So you got to fancy. You got to fancy Speedy.
Yes.
Jamie's on a good bit.
Yes.
But
Geordie here wanted to practice off it, didn't he?
Don't write Andy out. He's ridiculous. Isn't
No,
he?
exactly.
I've practiced with Andy, and like I know he's not really happy about his peg, but he's phenomenal, isn't he? So you don't know.
Brilliant, mate. Well, best of luck tomorrow,
Cheers,
mate.
thank you.
Fingers crossed we see you up again on the stage,
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Same result.
Right. Awesome, man.
Cheers, thank you.
Cheers. So what's the plan of attack? Last Dyson fished paste short, didn't he, when he did all right off there? What's your thing?
Yeah, the interesting thing is I don't know the venue brilliantly. I've been practicing. It's new to me. And also, this is a very, very quirky lake.
Yes.
Very unique. So no matter how well you know F1 fishing, which I do, this is completely different.
Yeah.
However, come the day, because of the noise and everything, no matter what you practice, I think come the day, the fishing will be different. The fish will feed differently. Yeah. Maybe at different depths.
Maybe not too much shallow fishing with the noise and all the rest of it.
Exactly. So I think a lot of margin fishing across and a bit down the middle, but I think it's a case of feeling my way along as the match progresses.
Definitely.
like that, I think that'll put you in good stead. And
Yeah.
probably, let's face it, last couple of hours getting stronger and stronger.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Fingers crossed.
Excited, mate. Well, best of luck.
Mate, thank you.
Hopefully, I'll see you with a big check tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Cheers.
So we are here after the third weigh-in at the Fishomania final, and we have got some interesting weights actually. Just over my right shoulder here, Dave Shire's on the MPEG 25. He's actually got 18.675 kilos. Now he's fishing down his left down edge, quite tight in, up against the pallet. He's catching some nice carp, to be honest with you, and quite steady away. He's put good weights across all three weighs. Second at the minute is Bagger. He's over on peg 4, over the far side of the lake. He also started well down his edges, clobbered some good carp, and now he's all the way tight across on his mud line, catching some stockies and some F1s. And then a famous name in third place, it's Jamie Hughes on peg 18 over my right shoulder here. He's got 13.95 kilos. Jamie went straight across, caught a small fish. He's now settled into fishing just a bit further down the mud and picking up fish slowly. So it's all to play for. You'll have to join us again in a little bit. We are 2/3 of the way through the Fishomania final, and the leaderboard is all change. Bagger, Andy Bennett, was right up there after the 4th and 5th ways, but he's dropping down now. He's back in 6th with 25 kilos. And Dave Shires, who has been knocking around that sort of top spot all day, is finally at the front. He's catching lots of fish down his left margin, some proper nice F1s, some carp, and going really strong. The other contender who's really picked up is Kristian Jones. He's over on peg 12. He's having a really steady day at like top 5, just putting in a little bit of ground bait, a few maggots on the hook, and again catching loads and loads of F1s. But it's really, you couldn't tell where the winner's going to come from. There's 6 anglers within 2 kilos of one another, so you have to tune into the end to see who picks up that big check and the trophy.
Very, very nervous. Yeah, emotional. I must have.
Certainty, so there are final checks being made. So before you get into the lake, we are going to go back to Rob. Well, you've had to wait. Go for it. Jump in.
Emily Fraser, CEO, Matchroom, Multiple, presenting a check there. Well done, Kieran.
Well done, David.
He receives his check for £50,000 from Alan Copeland and the Fishomania 2024 trophy.
Well done, mate. One more for me, please. Just on five. Big smiles. Fishomania.
Well, I should have picked you.
I didn't get you.
So I'm here with Dave Shires, Fishomania 2024 champion. Just been crowned, Dave. How does it feel?
Absolutely amazing. Like you think you would, yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
Amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm buzzing.
Yeah. So incredible drama with obviously the reweigh.
Yes.
Obviously you lost a little bit of weight, but how do you feel about that whole situation?
It's not ideal, is it?
No, but do you think we got to the right outcome?
Well, I think so because I've won, but
yeah, but you, originally, you know, you were ahead.
It was 100 grams in it,
yeah.
And I thought, I can't believe I'm going to lose this. In my head, I'm thinking, I'm going to weigh less than Kieran.
Yeah.
And he probably thinks there's a chance he's going to weigh more.
Mm.
So it's just one of those things. I don't know.
Yeah, no, agreed. It's you know, completely unheard of in the Fisher final. So, you know,
has it ever been so close? 100 grams?
I don't think it's ever been anywhere near that close. It's
And
been
in the
like
end,
500 odd before. So, yeah, definitely the right outcome. How have you caught them? Where's been your best line?
I started down the edge. So we're down here about 5 metres down the edge.
Yeah.
That first half an hour.
Yeah.
I think I put 7 kilos in.
Yeah.
And it was right next to where I was putting my net, so I knew I'd take after a good start there.
Mm-hmm.
I had that 7 kilos, I had a couple more fish there, and then that died out, obviously putting fish in the net and all the disturbance. And then, where have I gone? I'd gone
like out into the lake a little
three
bit,
quarters of the way across, so 13 metres, and I've just tapped some casters in there with a worm head on. And I think I had like 4 fish in a row, you know, like a carp in there or whatever. And then I had to move swims a little bit, got a bit funny. The sun came out, went flat calm.
Probably got a bit noisier, more people
got
turned
noisy,
up, all that kind of stuff.
And the fish started getting spooky.
So the last thing, what are you going to do with that 50k then? What's going to be the first purchase?
Right.
Or saving, something sensible.
Well, well, Dylan reckons I'll pay off the mortgage, but I'm not doing that.
Something a bit more fun.
I think the wife wants to go away in October. We're going away in August on holiday, and she wants to book another one.
Oh, brilliant, mate.
So we'll do that, and then just see whatever I want to do after that.
Okay. Well, congratulations again, mate. 2024 Fisher champion.
Thanks, James.
See you again next year, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I will do, yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Cheers.